Hello, welcome to this week's Pilates Express class. Again, we're going to work in a circle, so you're going to need your circle or your cushion. We're really going to work our adductors, tie a little bit more at the abs. We're actually going to work the back a little bit this week, so we're going to do a little bit up and bow pose and come on to our thoracic extensions then after that. So we're going to get onto the hands and knees and get started. Hands below the shoulders, knees below the hips. We're going to tuck the toes underneath the feet, lift the knees up off the mat a couple of inches, just hovering the knees. Hold them there, point the elbows back towards the toes, keep the back flat, and then rest back down. And then lift again. Good. And lower. Lift. Hold yourself there. We're going to lift the left foot up and down. Right foot and down. Left, right. And marching the feet left and right. Keep the back flat. Keep the knees hovering. And make sure the body doesn't sway side to side as you lift the feet. And rest the knees back down. Next time we're going to lift the hands. Pinch the shoulders together again. Lift the knees up. Lift the right hand. Lift the left hand. Right and left. Good. Keep the body in the centre of the mat. Don't let it swing side to side. And then rest back down. Perfect. One more. We're going to lift the knees up. We're going to lift the left foot, right foot, left hand after that. So lift the knees up, left foot, right hand, and down. Right foot, left hand, and down. Left foot, right hand, right foot, left hand. Next time, straighten the arms and legs out in front. Back down. Right foot back, left hand up, and down. And rest the knees down. Good. We'll loosen up the hips a little bit, get the back moving. We'll pick the left foot up, twist it out to the side, look around the left arm, back in. Right foot up and out, looking around the arm, back in. Left foot again, and in, right foot. And in, one more each side, left foot, and last one on the right, and back in. Perfect. Turn over, onto your back now, rest the head onto the headlock and grab the circle. We're going to hold the circle in the hands, fingers pointing to the ceiling, imprint the spine, drop the shoulder blades back and away from the ears, tuck the elbows in, sort of pointing to the toes, gentle squeeze of the circle, spine is imprinted, legs to tabletop, and tap the toes. Good. Keep the back imprinted, squeezing the abs. Nice smooth breaths, and don't forget to squeeze the circle. Keep a little bit of tension in it all the time, keeping the back flat. Elbows are tucked in, make sure they don't start pointing out to the side. And last tap, and bring the feet down and have a rest. Next one, we're going to tap the 2 feet off the mat. We're going to hold the hands to the ceiling again. So imprint again into the same position, shoulders away from the ears and dropped into the mat. Elbows tucked in, spine imprinted. Lift the feet up, tap the 2 feet, back up. Good. Focus on the imprint, gentle squeeze of the circle. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and last one, 10. Bring the feet back down and then rest down. Next one we're going to do, very similar, as we tap the feet, we're going to bring the hands back behind the head and back up. And again, tension in the circle all the time. Reach the hands to the ceiling, tuck the elbows in, imprint the spine, gentle squeeze in the circle, legs to tabletop. Tap the 2 feet, hands come back. Legs and hands to the ceiling. Tap the feet, legs come back. Good. Keep the knees together as you tap the toes and keep a gentle squeeze on the circle all the time. Perfect. Good. 5 more. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1, last one. Legs to tabletop and bring the feet down circle between the thighs next. So we're going to keep the hips on the mat, imprint the spine, squeeze and relax. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and hold. Left and right, left and right, left and right, left and right. Keep the imprint, and the leg that doesn't move should stay as still as you can. Make sure it doesn't shake out to the side as the other leg is moving. So only one leg moves at a time. One last one in each leg. And then 10 quick squeezes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And relax. Good. Grab the circle. We're going to bring the legs to tabletop next. We're going to run through that sequence. And then we're going to come into a bridge, run through that sequence. And we're going to do a little bit in boat pose then after that with the circle. So imprint the spine, legs to tabletop, hands by the side, squeeze and relax. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Left leg, right leg. Good. Keep the shins parallel as you do this. Focus on the imprint. And remember, keep the shoulders relaxed, chin tucked in. Nice smooth movements. Good. 3 more each side. 2 more. 1 last one. Shins stay parallel. And 10 quick squeezes. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Bring the feet back down and relax. A little rest. We're going to come into a bridge, run through that all again. We're nearly halfway there now. So, imprint the spine, circle between the thighs, squeeze the circle, lift the hips up, hands just underneath the pelvis here, so you can see if the hips fall down. Drop the 2 legs out, back in. 1, 2, keep the ribs down, hips nice and high. 7, 8, 9, 10. Left leg out, and then right, and right. Good, make sure the pelvis stays nice and high. As you drop one leg out, that pelvis will want to lower down towards the mat, so keep pushing it up towards the ceiling. Keep the pelvis level with the floor. It shouldn't start to tilt. Good, 3 more each side. 2 more, keep the ribs down. Last one, 10 quick. And then roll the hips back down, grab the circle, and have a little rest again. Perfect. Good, catching my breath. Next, what we're going to do, we're going to do some roll-ups with the circle in the hands, then we're going to do some roll-ups in boat pose with the circle between the thighs, and then we're going to do some knee extensions with the circle between the thighs. So straighten the legs down onto the mat, hold the circle in the 2 hands, gently squeeze it nice and tight. Arms forward and roll up, back down. Keep the tension on the circle the whole time. So we're starting to use the pec muscles, the chest muscles. And we're trying to engage them while we keep the lower traps working. So we're squeezing those lower traps back and down. So we're learning to hit some co-contraction through the 2 antagonistic, through the 2 opposing muscles, making them work even harder. And keep the posture. Nice. Good. 2 more. I've lost count of all that talking, but I think we're nearly at 10. 1 last one. Up nice and tall. Elbows pointing down. And roll back down. So what we don't want to happen is when we start to use the chest muscles here, we round the whole body. We want to be able to keep the shoulders back as we engage those muscles to move the arms forward. So that's what we're trying to teach the body to do there. Bend the knees. Imprint the spine, bring the legs to tabletop, hands back behind the head again, and then roll up into boat pose, and back down. 1, 2, 3, chest forward at the end. 4, keep the shins parallel, and let's squeeze on the circle around the cushion the whole time. 5, 6, 7, 8, last 2, 9, back down, one last one, 10. Roll back down, grab the circle and have rest. Next one, we're going to use the adductors with the hip flexors and the knee extensors, so with the quad muscles here. We're going to hold ourselves in bow pose. We're going to actually start to use lower traps a little bit more, so we're going to have the hands back behind us, but we're going to have the heels hovering. We're going to extend the legs one at a time. So imprint the spine again, circle between the thighs, hands back behind the head, roll up into bow pose, bring the hands back behind the body, straighten the right knee, straighten the left. 2 and 2, 3 and 3. Keep that circle squeezed all the time. Pinch those shoulder blades together. And then twist the elbows in towards each other. You want to try and get the elbows to face each other almost if you can. So make sure you're not pointing out to the side. 2 more each leg. Keep the chest forward. And then rest the feet down. And relax. Good. Next one. 2 legs are going to extend and bend at the same time. So we're going to squeeze the circle nice and tight. Pinch the shoulder blades together. Extend the 2 knees and bend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Chest is forward. 10. Bring the 2 arms in front and roll back down onto the mat. Grab the circle and have a little rest again. We're going to do a little bit more for the abs with the circle. And then we're going to turn over and do a little bit of work for the back. Short and sweet in the back, onto the stomach actually. Imprint the spine again. Legs to tabletop. Circle between the ankles. Squeeze the circle nice and tight. Straighten the legs to the ceiling. Lower and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, chin tucked in, 8, 9, 10. Bend the knees, grab the circle, rest the feet down, and leave the circle down to the side. We're going to turn over onto the stomach next. 2 hands down on top of the head block. Pinch the shoulder blades together, tuck the hips underneath the body, squeeze the ribs to the pelvis, lift the arms, head and chest, and lower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And rest down. Bring the hands back by the side. We're going to lift the hands up, twist the thumbs to the ceiling, lift the chest and hold, lift the 2 legs, and lower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep the chin tucked in, bring the legs apart and together. 1, 2, keep the chest up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, keep the hands nice and high. 10, and then rest back down onto the mat. Good. We're nearly there now, so actually I'm going to stretch out the last little bit, losing track of time. We're going to sit up nice and tall. We're going to stretch out the adductors on the inside of our thigh. Feet together, up nice and tall. Dig the hands into the thighs and push the legs down towards the mat. Stick the chest forward and pinch the shoulder blades together. So we're straightening the spine up nice and tall and stretching the adductors on the inside of the thigh. Good. So most of our adductors end just above the knee. One crosses the knee. That's your gracilis. And we stretch and strengthen that when the knee is straight. So if we stretch the adductors, we do that side lunge with the knee straight. We stretch out the gracilis more than the rest of them. And it's the same, we extend the knees to the ceiling. We really work that gracilis muscle. We're squeezing the circle with the legs extended. Good. Bring the legs back together. We'll finish with that. I hope you enjoyed the class. See you next week.